Hey, hello everyone. Shriram here, and this is ShriLearning. We are talking PMP success story. I have a person in front of me who is from US and who cleared PMP recently, and we are just talking about how things are going on. Definitely not much of sleep, food, but now a lot of joy that's there. We have Vikas who cleared on 14th of May. So what I do is, before I go to him, I'll first show his certificate so that yeah, here it is. That's a certificate of a Vikas who cleared very recently, right? So getting the certificate is a big part of your professional or personal track. Definitely hours of workout would have happened, 100 hours, 150 hours, number of practice questions. And when in the exam hall also question is there whether I'll clear the exam or is it going to be tough? Huh? It's something like IPL match till last ball. Who will win the match? Kind of feel. So first thing, congratulations, Vikas, for this wonderful
Thank
effort.
you. Thank you so much, Riya.
Great. So which city you are now?
As you said, I would like to correct you a little bit. So I live in Ottawa, so it's in Canada, in the
Canada.
province of Ontario.
Oh, I thought you were in
Yeah,
US.
so
Okay. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I live in Ottawa, and
Okay.
I've been living in Ottawa from last 2.5 years. And
Fantastic, man.
before I was living in New Zealand for like around 4 years.
Oh, you
Yeah.
prefer always a
But
slow and chill place, huh? You want to
yeah,
go.
really beautiful place. Yeah.
So basically, where are you from? Your origin.
I'm from Allahabad. Now people call it Prayagraj. From North India. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Good. So you are in a more scenic spot of New Zealand and then you're scenic spot of Canada. Good to know. So which industry you work? What is your domain?
So I work in a really different kind of industry that works in service. So
Uh,
it's in a sports industry. So I am in a gymnastics kind of a center.
wow.
And in a gymnastics center, and in New Zealand, I was like a program coordinator. I used to see the program management and all of those areas. In Canada,
Interesting.
I'm kind of in the similar kind of a project coordinator role in more depth. I'm looking into retail, like clothing section, and I'm looking more into construction areas. It's more mainly predictive and adaptive at the same time in terms of
Nice.
programs, what we do with the kids.
Nice. Nice.
So we make up the plan and everything up front, and then we change it like an agile way.
Wow. So you're in a sports industry. My good. That's good, man. So how is it getting ready for Tokyo Olympics?
We don't have the high level of gymnast right now, but
Oh,
like I'm certain it's gonna happen one day.
getting ready. Okay, I got that point. Okay, anyway, I just heard the news that people are saying, hey, we don't want Olympics. That's what I was reading the news. Anyway, that's apart. Happy to know that you can step up and come. But by the way, in that industry, how do you come to know that you have to learn project management?
So from last 3 to 4 years, I have been doing the same thing like a project coordinator. I have never knew about project management professional course.
Uh-huh.
One of my friend, he did classes with you, so we were in touch. So he told me, why don't you do project management professional course?
Uh-huh.
And I
Okay.
asked him, what is that
What
course?
is
I
that?
have been doing these roles back in New Zealand and in here as well, but like I never knew. And then
Uh-huh.
I've been doing all of those like planning ahead and putting it into the book and everything. So I just got to know, and
Uh-huh.
then that's how journey started last year with you.
That's so some friend has given a hint. That's a nice one. So when you
Yeah.
complete this or when you do this in your circle of people, are they aware of it? They know that man, this guy is doing something.
Not really. Like some of the people know since we have a lockdown in Canada right now.
Just
So not many people know about it, but like hopefully they will get to know that I have done this certification, and then it will give me more knowledge and
perfect.
enhance my journey in the company, I guess.
I think sure it's going to help you, right? The way
Yeah.
you read now, predictive, adaptive, a hybrid model. You may know a lot of the key things like stakeholder or risk management. I think risk is pretty high in the domain
Yes.
where you are. You have to be a little more careful
Yes.
handling that. Fantastic, great. Okay, keeping all this in mind. So, how the preparation happened for you?
Um, Preparation started last year in May with you, and I was not really into it. I'm going to be honest with you. After 2 months, I was quite lazy, been like, oh, should I study? Because I have left studying in 2016, my schooling done in 2016, right?
Mhm.
And it was kind of, I was up and down. Should I go? Should I study? And then I got a message in December from Rahul that we are doing the new preparation for the new examination that came in January. So are you
Uh-huh.
interested? So I was like, yeah, for sure. I want to do it this time. I want to do it like so. And then I just signed up. Journey started from there. And then just kind of like give me an idea that this is really important. The field I am in, this is really important to analyze everything.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Some kick is needed, right? Kickstart.
So it is really important. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Coming from a background of more of predictive and little on adaptive, how do you use it with this term called agile, which is maybe new for you? You've not heard those terms very much.
Yeah. So for Agile, I don't really quite understand. So what do you mean?
And what I ask is the agile terminologies. When you ask about agile questions, like we talk about scrum masters, we talk about iterative way of doing things. Certain things in agile are very new. You may not use it in your day-to-day project. So how do you balance it? Are you able to understand that? Are you able to get that hold of it?
So I for sure didn't know the terminology, as you have said. But as I said, when we make the program in a predictive way, that we plan everything, and then we implement the program, seeing
Oh,
the kids, that we
uh-huh,
have to do this program, and
uh-huh.
then we come as a team, we talk to the team, and then same thing, it goes back to, after the sprint planning and everything, backlog, then we make changes. Then it goes back, okay, we have to do this thing to
Okay.
make the changes. Okay, for example, if the kids is like, they have to do 10 push-ups. So,
Uh-huh.
kids can't do that. But okay, we have to manage. Then we decrease the thing to 7 to 5. So kind
Uh-huh.
of changing things around.
Nice, nice. Okay. In real time, you're doing this already.
Yes.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. Great. Good to know, Vikas. And okay, let's go to exam now. How is it? Is it exam center based or it is Proctor?
So I was more comfortable doing the center based
Uh-huh.
because I was just like moving around every time, putting my hands on my head, like thinking like this, using my lips. I was more into like talking loud in terms
Okay.
of
Reading the
reading and
question. Reading the
understanding.
question.
Yes, but
Okay.
unfortunately, because of the lockdown, it was
No,
not
no,
happening.
center.
So I had to sit for the proctor, and
Okay.
then I signed up for the proctor. First thing I had to achieve, right, to just not use my lips too much. And
Uh-huh.
then I used to sometimes put on the camera and see, am I using my lips too much? Because when you're engaged doing questions, you
Uh-huh.
don't know what's going on, and then you like, okay, I need to get better in this. So I
Okay.
kind of learned more, and then I chose in the proctor based one.
I understand. So when you do Proctor simulation exams, when we do on weekends, right? Sometimes you would have participated that. Did you practice the way you have to take exams, like not reading the question, just trying to control yourself? Are you able to do that? Practice exams?
Yes, I was able to do that after some time.
Okay.
But as I said, along with my talking things, I always move around, get off the camera,
Okay.
put my
That's a
hands on my
problem.
face. Yeah, I had to get all of these things too, right? So
Got you. Got you.
it got better.
Good to know. Good to know. Fine. So how was it on the exam on the first few questions? Did you felt that? How was the intensity level?
So first 60 questions, as you know, everybody said it was quite tricky.
Mhm.
Um, First, I think it was a mix of questions. Like people say that first 60 question is 3 lines, second part is like 2 lines, and then 1 line. For me, it was like all together. But I
Mm.
can say the intensity, the hardness of the question was pretty
Mhm.
tough on the first 60, and then second 60 and third 60 was quite easy.
Better, better. So how much of time it took for you, the first 60?
Oh, first 60 it took me around 85 minutes
Ah, that's decent. Okay.
because
Mm.
I saw your videos and you said try to not go ahead and then make it like 90 plus minutes, right? So I
Yeah.
was trying to kind of catching up with my time. I was losing it after 40 minutes. because first 40 minutes, you're like sweating everywhere. What's going on? Am I going to do nice or not? So
Okay.
was
Okay.
happening good.
I keep telling that the first 60 question, we can take 90 minutes, 1.5 hours, because it's pretty new. First time we are facing this kind of exam questions, but pretty tough. Second 60, third 60, your speed will go high. I believe you would have realized your speed is going high. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But I know I saw one thing in second or the third part as well. PMI was like throwing hard questions in between.
Oh.
So yeah, when last 10 to 15 minutes left, they're giving me multiple choice questions. They're giving me match the following questions. And I was like, I flagged 2 questions, match the following. I thought that I'm going to do it later, but due to the time constraint, I was not able to, and I kind of unfortunately have to
Oh,
let go.
is it neck to neck for you? I mean, very close, last few seconds.
Yes, I kind of finished like 15 seconds before the exam finishes. So I took my time. Like I paid $500, so I have to take my time.
So tell me, the 15 seconds you waited or you click the button?
I clicked the button because I was not sure if I don't click the button,
Okay.
whether the last question will count. So I clicked the button.
So how much time it took to come as a result?
Took like 2 minutes.
Two
Almost the
minutes.
thing was going around. And when I saw congratulations, I didn't even read the whole thing. You said the congratulations, that means you're passed. So I
You
said
said,
congratulations. I'm like screamed, I screamed and I saw the chat window. Is the proctor saying anything? But fortunately, it was good. Quite smooth.
That's nice. That's nice. So which area you felt very tough, like risk management, stakeholder, where you felt it was pretty tough for you?
So Sriram, it was a mix of like every knowledge area.
Mm,
I mean, it was risk, stakeholder, and everything was included.
mm,
I
mm.
mean, I saw your video the last time with someone, and then you were saying that they are throwing in 3-line questions, they're throwing everything: risk management, stakeholder management, resource management. You don't know what they're asking.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of that, I kind of that intensity of question, it was kind of not able to understand. Then you have
Uh-huh,
to read it again.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
But
Okay.
in general, they throw everything,
Mix of, it's come mix of a question.
mix of everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How is it on this match the following? I hear it is sometimes tougher where it's very lengthy. Is it something like that you felt?
I got like 4 to 5 match the following questions,
Mm.
and the statements, the matching part, the statements are pretty long. They're like 4 lines.
Oh.
So pretty much, if they give you kind of like the skills. So if they give you like a leadership skills and all of those different skills, you have to match what skills goes where.
Oh,
Something
oh,
like just an
oh. Okay.
example.
Okay.
So
So
it takes
what
time.
is
It's not tough.
mm,
It takes time.
okay, great. So which area you want to tell the people listening? Viewers are listening here. Your video they're listening to see, hey, which area I have to be a little more careful. So what do you want to say?
So I would like to hybrid questions. You have to watch out
Mhm.
because sometimes you read the questions, you understand that okay, they are asking this, but
Mm.
they are doing the predictive, the first part like development part predictive, and then operations part like manufacturing part in iterative. But sometimes they switch. Sometimes they
Hybrid.
do in a different way. Yeah. So you understand something, but when you read the question again, it's kind of making sense in a different way. So you have to watch out in a hybrid area because predictive is quite simple. You know that they're talking predictive and what's going on. If it's a monitor and control process, you know what's going
Okay.
on. And
Okay.
adaptive, you know what's going on. But hybrid kind of challenging to know.
Okay. Makes sense. I'm hearing this hybrid is a little tricky because they don't know when they say hybrid, which to follow. Is it to follow a process? Is it to talk about the documents? Since it's a hybrid, do I need to give more importance to the team members? Kind of,
Yes.
I think that's a little tricky. And there is no silver bullet here to tell, hey, follow this, because each question is different. Rightly, you said that they may start with a hybrid and go with agile, or they started with agile and then go with kind of a predictive kind of mixed stuff. Okay.
They mix everything. They give you like throw situational question. They
Got
want
you.
to know what you think. Yeah.
Got you. Great. Good to know. So how is your family contribution on this? Did they help you for your exam preparation?
Yes, especially my wife. So it's me and my wife. We live in Canada. My family is back in India still.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was pushy because she saw me last time that I kind of gave up. So this time she was like
Pushing
helping
you.
me out.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
do it.
pushing me. So when is your exam? Did you book your exam? Did you book your exam? So until last month, I said to her, I'm not. I think I'm not prepared. But she
Okay.
said, no, you have to book your exam. Then you will know whether you're prepared or not. That how it works. So she was good in encouraging and all of
That's
that.
pretty nice. That's nice, right? Somebody at home
Yeah.
checking you. Hey, did you do that?
It's really important, I think, right? Someone needs to be like pushing you all the time.
True,
It's like
true,
going to the gym. You
true,
take them,
true.
are you doing the gym or not?
Happy to know. So, how do you see this kind of management certificate recognized in the city where you live? I know you're in a domain, something different, but generally you hear people talk about management in Canada or the city where you are.
I think it's pretty demanding. In my company, not many people know about PMP, but like I have some friends in managerial background. And then if you have a project management certification, they kind of think that you have good knowledge about the process, about the domains. So in Ottawa, I'm not saying or talking about Canada, in Ottawa in general, the people I have talked to, they see that it gives more enhancement, it gives more a saying that people know that you have a PMP certification and you have more knowledge.
So there is a talk about it. Okay, happy to
Talk
know.
about it.
I get people more from Canada coming for PMP. It's very common in every batch we get some people. I always hear that there is a great demand for management, professional management knowledge. It's not about a certificate. Okay, don't get stuck.
Yes.
Viewers who are watching this, don't get stuck with this orange certificate only. It's part
Yeah.
of it. But again, how depth you have a knowledge, it's pretty important. They look for that. Super.
Yeah,
Great.
as I said, when you apply for the company, I have seen some advertisement as well. They ask for PMP.
Ah,
Do you have a project management certificate? They ask
ah,
for PMP. So I think they're not looking for the certificate, as you said. They want to know, do you have knowledge in that area or
that's
not?
important. That's important because I see many people reading tips and tricks to clear PMP. Okay, fine. That's good. Important. I'm not saying no, but knowledge is important. When you go for interview after having a certificate, the question will be drilled, and if you're not ready for it, then it's going to be
I think
tough.
it's sorry, but I think it's mainly like what mindset you have being a PMP,
Perfect.
that leadership you have in you or not.
Right.
That's what employers are looking, I think.
Right. See, now what happened is PMP holds Agile also. So they're not expecting you to have other Agile certificates itself. You have PMP, you may hold all information. You have predictive, adaptive, hybrid, you'll talk Agile. That's pretty nice to do. Perfect.
Yes.
Good, because you did a good certificate at a good time. Let your career keep growing higher and your knowledge help other people to learn more.
Thank you, Sriram.
Great. First of all, thanks a lot for coming up here. I know it's a morning hours. You got up and came for us to give the success story. Appreciate it. Now, finally, any specific tips you want to share with the people around? Anything you have in mind?
Trust me, I've been waiting for this. I remember one thing, two things I can say: 2% and consistency. Saying from Shri Ram sir, consistency is really important. If
Right.
you are doing, if you are doing the prep cast, if you are getting 50%, 60%, 62%, don't feel that it's the end of the world. It's not. You have to analyze. You have to see what you're doing wrong. Note down the points and be consistent. Keep reading. Keep reading. Keep reading. And that mindset, as I said earlier, that mindset is really important. When you are looking at the questions, when you see the questions, okay, so what the project management institute is wants me to answer on this. So you have to see that um, you don't have to take direct actions. You have to
Okay.
understand the situation and plan first, I think.
Right. Right. Superb. I like that mindset part. It's very important because getting to such an exam at the age of 25, 30, 40, where you are out of academic so many years back, Okay, make yourself sit and write an exam, and you don't want to lose it, isn't it? We don't want to fail, man. I can't tell to my corporate I failed the exam. At least my spouse feel bad about me if I fail. So mindset is important, and I appreciate that. So I keep telling the classes, hey guys, top 2%, right? Keep moving forward.
I think we have to make it 3% now, Sriram.
And 2% is not about PMP, it's 2% about the mindset, what you said, the leadership mindset. So people come there and drop down. We don't have great leaders in this world. They come after sometimes some problem, they go down. So the number is always at the top 2% goes on. Great, Vikas. Super. Thanks for giving wonderful tips. Anything more you want to share?
I think that would be all. In the end, I would say thank you so much, you Sriram, for helping us in every area. And thank you, Rahul, for giving us like all the information, even at 2 a.m. in the morning. I give a question, he's always ready to answer. Thank you so much. That mock exam of yours really helps.
Great.
Really
Good to know.
Thank you so much.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Great. So thanks for being with us, and thanks for trusting us. And now start implementing what you learn and let that give more benefit for you and the people around you, right? Okay. Thanks, viewers, everybody watching this program. I know you all here to win this beautiful certificate called PMP. And if you have any doubt, is PMP still valid? Don't ever doubt. It's drastically in demand, great demand, because it has all the flavor of what I say, predictive, adaptive, and you have agile, you have hybrid, everything is there. So it's up to you how early you complete, how good you implement. That's important, right? So good wishes all the viewers. Leave your comments and likes for this video and give wishes to Vikas. Once again, good wishes, Vikas. Keep rocking. Thanks for coming here.
Thank you so much, Sriram. Thank you so much.
Right.